All right, everyone, welcome to our score machine training. And before we get started, just a little background about the score machine, which was created to assist our funding options, okay? So instead of us having to review the credit report in its entirety, this software was mainly created to read the report for you and determine if the profile is able to get funded or not, okay? Also, too, what the software does is connect you to institutions pertaining to that specific report. Okay, so if there's a report or the credit report, Experian, and a specific institution only pulls from Experian, then that is the institution that the software is going to refer to you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on how to utilize the software. And I will be going through all of the tabs and also how to utilize the software. Okay, so once you have logged onto the software, the score machine, you'll be brought to the dashboard here. Now, here on the dashboard, you have the total amount of clients, the amount of clients that are fundable or that are not fundable, clients that are in progress of getting funded, clients that you've already matched with institutions within the software, new clients for the month, and any clients that you've made inactive, okay? Now, total banks is 4,565, which means there are that many lenders, banks, and credit unions in the software that you can be connected to. Now, along with those institutions are their products. And we have over 13,000 products in the software. All right. Now, those products are credit cards, loans, personal loans, auto loans, home equity loans, different types of products that come along with those institutions that you have access to as well. Okay. And this is for the personal and the business side. Now, this AI fundability overview is also providing you with the amount of individuals or profiles in the software that you can go ahead and connect with the institutions. This client login link right here can be provided to your clients so that they can log into the portal and see exactly what you see, but only pertaining to their credit report only, okay? They can't log in and see everything that you see on your dashboard. They can only see everything pertaining to their credit report specifically. Then we also have an onboarding link that you can provide to your clients to onboard themselves. Now, all they would need is the login credentials for either MyFreeScoreNow, Identity IQ, or MyScore IQ. Those are the three credit monitoring platforms that we utilize that you can import that credit report so that our software will be able to review that information. Now, you can also manually import the client's information or the profile into the software by simply clicking on Add to CRM. Again, you'll select one of the three credit monitoring platforms, MyFreeScoreNow, Identity IQ, or MyScore IQ. Now, understand with these two options, you must have the last four of the social. Okay, that will be the only way that you can implement that report into the software for utilizing those platforms. Now, with these platforms, we do encourage you to utilize MyScore IQ because it provides you with that FICO score. Now, once you've imported the email or username, password, last four of the social, you'll go ahead and confirm that you want that report to be imported into the software, and then you'll click on Add Client. We also have a referral link here. Now, this referral link can be provided to other individuals that are interested in utilizing the software for themselves or their program or their business. Now, with the referral program, all you do is simply provide them with this link. They get registered, they subscribe, and every time that they pay their monthly subscriptions, you'll receive 10% of those payouts, okay? Every month. So we encourage you guys to go ahead and send out your referral links so that you can receive those monthly commissions to help either pay your subscription or whatever you need to utilize those funds for. But go ahead and take advantage of this referral program. Also, too, MyScore IQ is the recommended or suggested credit monitoring site because it provides us with that FICO score. Now, we want the FICO score because that is what the lenders, credit unions, and banks pull to determine if a profile is fundable. Okay, so why not import that FICO score so that you can get those correct scores that they're going to go ahead and review on their end. Okay. So My Score IQ is the way to go to get that FICO score. Next, we have quick actions here to pull the credit report, go to the settings and your affiliate dashboard. Now here, we'll go ahead and click on the affiliate dashboard. This is where you'll be able to see how many affiliates you do in fact have logged into your software. All right, so let's go back here. Here we go. Okay, so this is your dashboard here. This is where you'll be able to see your payouts, how many subscribers you have in your software, and just understand with the first amount of subscribers that you do get registered or subscribed under your referral link, you receive 10%. And every time that that number of referrals increases, you can go to 15%, then 20% of those commissions, and then 30 and so on. Okay, so I encourage you guys to get those referral links out so that you can increase your commissions percentages. All right, let's go ahead and scroll on down here. Then we have our client status breakdown located here, recent activity, your calendar, which you have the weekly trainings that we host. Okay, so we do host weekly trainings every Monday through Thursday from at 7, or excuse me, that 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Simply click on that specific day. If you want to join on the trainings, click on join. Now you can also add any notes to your calendar as well as any reminders if you need it. Okay, so simply type in your information here, save it, and that would appear on your calendar in red, as you can see here. All right, so that's what's located on your calendar, and then you can also provide any updates or notes that you want to add on your calendar as well. Okay. Then we have our client pipeline down here. You're able to go directly to the work area, which is where you do all of the work when it comes to utilizing the software. You can review their actual profile here. Disable their login if you in fact did provide them with the login credentials or the login link to be able to provide their login, create their own login, and then you can delete the account as well, the profile here, okay? Now let's go to our CRM. This is where you can make any changes to any specific profile here. So if we go ahead and click on a profile name, this is where you'll be able to edit that information in regards to their credit monitoring. You can fetch a new report. You can also see the profile documents. So if you need to upload any documents for that specific client, you can do that here. The credit reports, pull new reports here. Score history is located here. If you in fact utilize our free credit repair software, this is where your generated letters are located. Any Equifax freezes that you want to implement, or any other freezes in regards to Innoviz, LexisNexis, SageStream, or Clarity services, you can add or utilize these platforms here to do that, okay? Employees, if you in fact have any employees, VAs, partners that you want to be able to have access to utilize your software, you can do that here by simply adding a member. We click on add a member, type in their first, last name, email. You can make them active or inactive. Create a password here, and you'll provide those login credentials to them. You'll go ahead and create that employee, okay? Now, depending on what subscription you do in fact have, will determine how many users or employees you can add to your software, okay? Work area, like I shared, this is where you're going to be doing most of your work when it comes to utilizing the software. So we will come back to this tab. Feature request. If you have any great ideas about how to enhance the software, or if there's anything that you would like to add to the software to help you yourself be able to utilize it as well as others, we encourage you to provide that information. So what you'll do is simply click on new idea, type in the title, description, if you have a picture of that idea, and submit. Our team will then review your idea and determine if this is something that we can in fact add to our software. All right. AI Coach is our chat GPT here. Simply type in some information in regard or a question that you want to ask, and then our GPT will go ahead and assist you there. And it's mainly things that are specific to funding or credit repair. Knowledge base is our school community. So we encourage you to also engage, if you would like, with our school community individuals by simply typing what's on your mind here. You can also go to the classroom to review our replays of our score machine training or any of some of our masterminds that we have uploaded here in this community. Okay. Subscriptions. We have our subscriptions here. So we have our basic plan, which is $49 a month. It gives you access to implement or input one person and only allow one user. Okay. Then we have our Pro Unlimited, which is $4.97, gives you unlimited clients, unlimited users. Professional tier or subscription is $297, gives you access to 125 clients that you can import into the software and 25 users. Now, for today and this week only, for only $297, you can get access to the unlimited subscription for only $297. So I'm going to put that link here in the chat. That way you guys have access to it. So for $297, you can get access to the unlimited subscription. And understand with the unlimited subscription, you get access to the free credit repair software. Now that's only available in the unlimited subscription. So I would encourage you guys to take advantage of that now because it is normally $497 to get access to the unlimited software. Okay. Again, with the unlimited software, you do get the free credit repair software, which in turn you get access to the attorneys in the event that your rounds have not gotten you any results. The attorneys will step in for litigation process, okay? Next, we have our support. Our support is around the clock available for us. What you can do is submit a support ticket if you're having any concerns with the software, any trouble, issues with the software. We encourage you to reach out to the support team so that they can further assist you with any issues that you're having. So you can simply submit a support ticket, type in your subject, what category it's in, the priority of your ticket, and then go ahead and write in the description and submit. Within 24 hours, you should receive a response in regards to your ticket. Now, here in the contacts, this is when our support team is available and how you can get in contact with them. So we do have a phone system where you can also call in or send a text message. And we are available Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, too, if you want to send an email, you can send an email to this email address here, and you should get a response within 24 hours. We have a live chat as well, which was a response time is within 2 minutes. Now, here are support hours here is 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. Then we have Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, and Sunday we are in fact closed. Again, we have our live chat. A response time is within 2 minutes. Simply select one of the response or the support members here. Type in your message, send that message, and then within 2 minutes, you should receive a response from someone from the support team. Then we click here on settings. This is where you'll be able to change anything pertaining to your profile, your password, your score machine agreement is also located here, as well as our funding module override agreement. Now, I will encourage you to read over this, but this is how you can turn off the safeguard for the software. Now, the software has a safeguard in it to protect your credit from running your credit through the ground, basically, adding all these extra inquiries. If you turn this funding module override off, or if you enable it, that is how you'll be able to still get referrals or other options in regards to the institutions that we have in the software. You'll be able to utilize those, okay? But I would encourage you to read this thoroughly before you agree to turn it on, all right? So those are under our agreements. Then we have integrations. Here are your system integrations here. They're already connected. If you do have a Go High level system, you can integrate that here. Okay, just be sure that you do collect the correct information, your private integration token and your location ID, and then you'll go ahead and save that information there. If you are utilizing a M2 or a credit repair software, you can implement this here as well, okay? Client onboarding link, you can change your slug. So as you see at the back of the link here, it says sandbox. You can change it to make it more personalized for you. All right. Then your onboarding link, if you do have a logo for your business or you have specific colors, you can also change or add that information here. Okay. So when someone does click on your onboarding link, they will be able to see everything specific to your business. Next, we have merchant integrations. We do encourage you guys to get a 5-star account where you'll be able to receive and send out invoices utilizing this software, this processor here. Okay. But this is where you'll integrate your merchant account here. Appearances and preferences. If you want to change it from light to dark, you can change that here. Turn off any animation. So in the background, you see that there's the colors are blinking back there. You can turn that off, or you can reduce your spacing to fit your screen. Okay, so that's everything pertaining to the settings. So let's go ahead and get into the work area, and this is how we're going to learn how to utilize the software. So let's go ahead and click on a client here, and we'll be brought to the work area here. Now, here in the work area, you have different tabs to be able to review your credit report. Okay. So you have your analysis, progress report, underwriting, credit war map, automated credit analysis, credit repair, debt consolidation, funding audit, and funding. Also, too, pertaining to the credit report specifically, you have an overview, personal information, inquiries, public records, and accounts. You also see your credit report here, accounts that you have, if there's any collections, inquiries, utilization, all of that will be located here on this page. Okay. Now let's go ahead and click on analysis. And this is going to provide you with a background of credit. Okay. So understanding your credit, what are credit bureaus? What is my credit? What is in my credit report? So giving you an understanding of credit. This is what's located in the analysis tab. Click on the progress report tab here. It's going to give you a progress report of your specific credit report. Okay. And not only yours, but any client or any profile that you import into the software, you'll be able to see that information. Okay. So when that report was previously pulled, the newest date of that report being pulled, current negative items, items that have been removed, and new items since the previous pull. Okay. Also, too, your credit analysis broken down in percentages of your specific credit and your actual profile is going to be located here. Now, also, too, under the profile is the types of negative accounts that are on the report. So if there's any negative accounts on the report, it's going to be listed here under either inquiries, late payments, collections, charge-offs, public records. Now, a breakdown of those negative items are also going to be located here based off of the type of account it is, the date that account was open, the creditor that's an account is attached to, the bureaus that it's attached to, and whether it's a new account that's been on the report for a while, or if it's been removed is going to be determined here. Okay, your credit history, average age, the oldest account, all that information is also going to be located here at the bottom. Now let's go to our next tab here, underwriting. And this is where your report is determined if it is fundable or not. Now, what we have done is imported the data points based off of our bank relationship manager who has provided those data points to us. So here are these data points here located here under do you qualify? Now you see green means good to go, yellow means proceed with caution, and red means not eligible. Here are your data points. Your score is a 700 to 730 plus, under 30% utilization on open revolving accounts, minimum 5 open primary credit cards with 2 years of good payment history, 2 primary credit cards with at least 2 years of age and 5,000 plus limits, no more than 4 unsecured accounts opened in the past 12 months, under 4 inquiries. Now, this is yellow because, as we can see, our TransUnion credit report already has 4 inquiries listed there. And like I shared, our software does have that safeguard, which is going to prevent us from being connected or suggest any institutions that pull from TransUnion. All right. And we have collections, charge-offs, late payments, bankruptcy. As we can see, this specific report is ready to go ahead and be connected to the institutions that we have in the software. So what we can do next is move on to funding. Okay. Now we also have our debt utilization located here, and this is overall debt through all 3 bureaus. Understand that each of your revolving accounts should be under 30% utilization. Okay. But this is providing you with an overall utilization percentage across all 3 bureaus. If there were any negative items or accounts impacting your qualifications, this will be located here. Inquiries that are lowering your chances of approvals. Now, remember, we saw at the top here, and we'll go back to the top here, those inquiries. Now, if we go back to the bottom where we have those inquiries here, as you can see, TransUnion has those 4 inquiries there. Experian, we still have a green check there. So we have at least 1 pull from Experian and 2 pulls from Equifax, giving us a total of 3 pulls that we can utilize to connect to those institutions. Now you have your list of accounts here, the type of account it is, the creditor, the status of the account, the designator, whether it's an authorized user, individual account, or joint account, the date be located here as well. Okay. Oh, and also too, what bureau it's reporting on. Okay. Let's scroll on down here. We do also have our pay down. Our pay down. So say for instance, you have high utilization, as we can see this specific client does. What we can do is click on the account here, and it's going to give you a pay down plan based off of your targeted percentage that you want to bring that utilization down to. So let's say we want to bring this specific card down to 20%. It provides us with a daily amount, weekly, monthly, and then how much you can pay over the entire year. Okay, minus that percentage or that interest there. Okay. So this is a good tool that you can utilize for like consultations to help your clients pull down or bring down their utilization based off of the targeted percentage they want to utilize. You can give them this rundown here of the target payments here, right? So this is all located under the underwriting. Again, this is where your profile is going to be determined if it can be matched to any of the institutions in our software based off of these data points here. All right, let's go up to the next tab here. Our credit war map. Let's click on that icon there. We have a inquiry attack, which is a chat GPT was created specifically for inquiries. Now, for those of us that do not want to call the bureaus, to have those inquiries removed, you can simply utilize this technique where you'll be able to have letters created on your behalf. All you would need to do is follow the instructions. Once you do, in fact, click on Launch Inquiry Exterminator. I don't want to click it because it somehow logs me out of the actual software, and then we have to start over. So again, you can just utilize this by simply clicking on Launch Inquiry Exterminator, and all the instructions are going to be located there on how you can move forward. Just understand that you can either print and mail out these letters yourself or utilize the printing and mailing service that we have, which is Total Post and Print. All right. Next up, we go ahead and scroll on down. These are the inquiries that you can, in fact, send letters for. If there is anything negatively affecting the report, it will be located here, and you can opt to utilize the M2 software here or the free credit repair software that is implemented in the Score Machine if you have the unlimited subscription. Again, utilization optimization, pretty much giving you a rundown of how you can bring down that utilization based off of what percentage you want to bring it down to. Then step 4 is our account age strategy. So pretty much say, for instance, you come across a report that does not yet meet those 2-year requirements. What you can simply do is come down here to see where we are in regards to that age and how much longer it's going to take for that specific profile to meet that. Okay. So that'll be located down here. If it does not meet those requirements, of course, it'll be in yellow, as you can see. Okay. Then we have average age growth planner that's located here. And this is mainly based off of trade line. So say, for instance, you do need to add a trade line. We're suggesting that you do add a trade line that's 6 years or more. Okay. And this is the strategy that you can pretty much follow to be able to implement that into your report. All right. And then we have accounts that are pulling your average down is located here, and accounts that are anchoring your file is located here, and also some strategy notes are also located here. Okay. So the software is pretty much built to help you in regards to whether you meet qualifications or not. All right. So this is all located under the credit war map. Now, if we go to the automated credit analysis, we'll go ahead and agree to the terms here. This tab is going to provide you with the codes or violations that may be detected throughout the accounts. So in order for us to view or see those, what we'll do is go ahead and click on accounts here. Next, we're going to go ahead and click on credit repair. And if there are any violations, they will all be detected here. So as you can see, negative accounts, violations detected. Now, in order for you to see those violations, what you'll do is simply click on applicable law set for each of these items here. So you see bureau presence, creditor name, account number. If there's any violations there, the software has detected it. You'll click on applicable law set, and there are those codes pertaining to FCRA, FACTA, Metro 2, regulatory, and other. And if you scroll down, each of the accounts, if there are in fact any violations, will be detected here. Just make sure you do in fact click on credit repair, and it's going to provide you, read the report and provide you with any violations that have been detected. So those of us that are happen to be utilizing like ChatGPT to create letters for you, you can come and utilize these codes if need be. Next, we have our credit repair software here. It only takes you 6 clicks to utilize this software. Now, like I shared in the beginning, this credit repair software is only readily available for individuals that are subscribed to the unlimited packages here. And I'll put that link here again. For only $297, you guys can get subscribed to the unlimited software, which also includes that credit repair software as well for free. Okay. Now, we implemented the credit repair software because we have noticed that sometimes individuals or clients are saying, hey, yes, my profile is fundable, but then once we import them into the software, they're not yet ready and they may have a late payment here or there. And that's why we went on ahead and implemented this software so that you can continue to keep in touch or keep that client in your pipeline. And once you're done repairing their credit, then you can go ahead and get them funding utilizing this score machine. Okay. Now, how you utilize our credit repair software is simple. Like I said, it only takes 6 clicks. Now, if there's anything negatively affecting the report and you want to attack everything, you'll go ahead and select all. If you want to attack specific items here, you'll go ahead and click on, excuse me, you'll click on the circles here. Okay, that's to only have letters created for these specific items. But we're going to go ahead and select all. So that's 1 click, click 2, click 3. Next, we're going to scroll on down here and determine what dispute type we want to utilize. So the verbiage, what type of verbiage we want to utilize. So we have basic, okay? We have standard, enhanced, elite, and unlimited. Okay, so all of these options are based off of the type of wording or verbiage or how many letters you want to be created. So enhanced gives you a more aggressive, more letters that are being created. Elite, again, is a different wording, as we can see, for premium disputes. And then unlimited is wording with for reoccurring disputes. So if you need to continue to dispute items, that is located here. All right, so that will be your 4th click here. 5th click is what round that you're in. So whatever round that you're in, if it's your 1st round, 2nd round is firm, 3rd round is legal, 4th strict, 5th is threatening, 6th is strongest. And say, for instance, of course, if you get to the 6th round, you haven't received any results, we do have those credit attorneys ready to go ahead and take over for you, okay? So you go ahead and determine your round here. That's a click number 5, and then generate disputes is click number 6. As simple as that. Okay. Now, once those letters are created, you can either print and mail them out yourself or utilize the printing and mailing service through Total Post and Print that we have readily available to you. Once those letters are created, you'll be able to see them here at the bottom, as you can see. Okay, and these are the letters. This specific letter, utilizing the standard method, will be 23 pages that you will be sending out. And remember, it's based off of the verbiage in regards to these specific accounts here. All right, and again, you can print and mail them out yourself or send to the printing service. Right? Also, too, if you need to add the client's documents, those can also be added here. So their ID, social security, and proof of address. Remember, those documents must be included with any disputes that you're sending to the bureaus, or they will not process them. So that is our free credit repair software that is only available with our unlimited subscription. Then we have a debt consolidation program or software, not software, a tab where you'll be able to receive reminders. Say, for instance, you're trying to bring down your debt. This is going to send out emails on specific months every or specific days every month, basically reminding you to pay your debt down. Okay. So let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and click on action here for that specific one. When I go back up to the top, we'll be able to determine what utilization you want to bring that debt down to, how many months you want to take to pay it off, and what day of the month that you want to do it on. And this, like I shared, is going to send out monthly reminders, and this is for your profile or if your client's profiles are in here as well. Monthly emails will be sent out reminding you or your client to pay down your debt. All right. So that is your debt consolidation tab there. Then we have our funding audit, which provides you, and we're going to agree to the terms here, provide you a projection of how much you can get funded based off of your personal or if you want to get funding on the business side. But understand, getting funding on the business side is still going to be through your personal credit, okay? Nothing's going specifically through the business here. And you have the option to only see personal, only see business, or both. Okay, so again, this gives you a projection of how much that you can get funded on the personal side and how much you can get funded on the business side. And we'll go to our last tab here, if a profile is fundable, which will be funding apply. So we'll go ahead and click on there, agree to the terms, and this is where you can be connected to those 4,000 plus institutions and those 13,000 plus products that we have implemented in the software. We have different strategies here. AI, which solely relies on AI to connect you with institutions that's within your state in about 20-mile radius. Hybrid gives you a mixture of AI and the DIY option, which you will be able to select your own banks instead of allowing the software to select them for you. All right, so like I showed you or shared with you, those products are located here. You have credit cards, loans, line of credit, SBA loans, merchant cash advance, home equity loans, and auto loans. Now, if you want to only see things under your business, those are the funding options there. If you only want to see options under your personal, those are your options for those products there. If you want to keep it both, you'll get both of the options for the products here. Okay. Now, if you're doing this as a business, you can change your percentage here based off of your percentage or your admin options where you'll be able to determine, if you want to charge them 10% of what you got them funded for, 15%. Everything will be calculated here based off of the amount, the approval amount that you've gotten and gotten them in the software. So as you can see, if you've gotten them approved for 3,000, if it's a 15% commission, it'll be $4,500 that they need to pay out to you. Now, like I shared, the software is going to connect you to those institutions or those banks that only pull from As we saw, we didn't have any pools left from TransUnion. We only had pools from Experian or Equifax, and here are those three pools here. So Experian pulls from American Express. So we can go ahead and do apply here. Bank of America, which we've already applied for this specific client, and they gotten approved for 30,000, is located here for Equifax, and then Chase as well. Okay. Now, in order for you to move or proceed with applying, you simply click on Apply Now, fill out the application, and then they're more than likely to get approved because this is what the software recommended as an option to go ahead and apply for. Okay. Now, if you have other banks that you do in fact want to utilize, you can simply click on Add Funding Other, select the bank. Okay. We go down, select a different bank here, the funding type that they have available. This specific bank has loans, and then this one has mortgages. Okay. So if you're applying for a mortgage, you can go ahead and click on Apply here. Okay. And that is as simple as it gets when it comes to utilizing the software. Now that we are complete. Does anybody have any questions? And please don't think that any question is dumb. Please go ahead and raise your hand so we can unmute you and answer any questions that you happen to have in regards to the software. Hopefully I didn't go too fast. Everybody pretty much got the gist of how to utilize the software. I can only assume based off of no questions that anybody has. All right. Well, if there's no questions, we're going to go ahead and end the call. We will be back here tomorrow, 7 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You did see the option where you'll be able to join on those calls. Simply click on the calendar there. And those of you that are interested and want to take advantage of that unlimited package for only $297, which is normally $497, I have in fact put that in the chat here. I'll place it here again one more time. And you guys could go ahead and take advantage of that unlimited subscription, which gives you access to the free credit repair software. All right, Miss Catherine, go ahead and unmute. What's your question?
I'm sorry. I was trying to get my kids in the house, but I was wondering, when we were listening to the live yesterday, he said that the software was free for us, or maybe I misunderstood.
Yeah, I'm not sure what live and who was running that live. If you can share that information, I wasn't privy to any of that information.
I think it was Dre.
And he said that the software is free.
Well, I think he just said like for the people that's in the community or something like that. But like I said, I could have misunderstood. I'm not saying that it's true or not, but
Yeah, I haven't gotten any update of. I don't think it's free. Maybe it was the trainings that were free. But
okay,
there is a cost to the subscription, of course.
okay. And then my other question was. So say for instance, I want to do it for myself, but then I want to do it for somebody else. Could we just
Hmm.
$500 a month, or do we have to pay like the 300 for the unlimited?
Say it again. So somebody will be like your partner or something?
Yeah, like say for instance, you just don't want to do it for the one person for the $50, but you want to do it for two.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Is
you
that
would
possible?
eat. Yeah, I would say you would have to because that $59 only gives you the option to be able to import one client. So I would, if the 297 unlimited is you could possibly go that route. And then if your partner does need to utilize it as well, you guys could possibly split the cost. Maybe go that
Okay,
route. But the 59 or the $49 option only gives you the ability to put in one client and have one user.
okay, okay. Yeah, that was my question then.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate
No
it.
problem. No problem. All right, Bay Way Better Living. Go ahead and unmute. What's your question?
Oh, yes. Hi. This
Hey.
is amazing. I was just discovered when I was speaking to Jay earlier. And I joined this information is just all new, and it's so amazing how
Mm-hmm.
it's just amazing.
It just
I
takes over for you, right? You don't have to do all that
right.
hard work anymore. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, so you did mention after the sixth round, you do have credit attorneys on board, or how does that work? Can you please
Right.
emphasize on that?
Yeah, for sure. So, like I shared, after the sixth round, say for instance, you or yourself haven't, you clients haven't gotten any results, and the attorneys pretty much have helped with developing these letters for us. So if you get to your sixth round, you haven't received any results, you can start reaching out to those credit attorneys for free. And you'll be able to go through that litigation process because more than likely, the bureaus pretty much have probably stalled you out, ignored your letters. The attorneys will come, with their hard verbiage, their approach, and go ahead and take over for you. How you get access to them, they are located, I believe, in the school community. So you'll be able to access them there. I can't remember. Let me try to see specifically where you click in to get access to them. But yes, you would have access to them with utilizing the software.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, thank you.
No problem. I think it's under classroom. Yeah, I think it would be under classroom. Does anybody else have any other questions? All right. Well, we're going to end this call for today. We will be back tomorrow, like I said, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please join to get another walkthrough of how to utilize the software. But again, I would encourage you guys to take advantage of that unlimited subscription for only $297, which is normally $497, because you get access to the the free credit repair software, as well as those free credit attorneys that come along with the credit repair option there. Okay. Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Come back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Good night. You guys have a good one.